Hello. We finished off with a bit of a stomach series, well, sort of a modified stomach series. We're going to carry on with some side lying to work our legs, our hips, our glutes, our bottoms. So to lie on your side, as we are here, we have a few options. If you have cushion, like this, or your own cushion, you can be here. We're going to start off with the half lever. Okay, nice and long. Think about lengthening that underside waist. Otherwise, your next alternative will be to prop up here, but try not to slump. Easy to do. So you've got that arm back connection, or you can be here. Okay, I'll do a bit of each, or you can hold here. Okay, so making sure your foot's in line with your shin and your knee. You're going to lift and lower that leg. So make sure it's coming from the outer thigh, outer hips. Again, hugging in. So we're not doing this or this. So just lift and lower. So keep strong through that underside waist. So if you want to challenge it, head into the hands into the head, and then forward and back. So a few series of that, and just keep an eye on the feet, and make sure this standing leg, or this still leg, supporting leg, is really pressed into your mat. Lovely. Backwards and forwards, and then we're just going to lift and lower as such. Okay, now let's try knee to knee, heel to heel. Now think about squeezing your bottoms. So you get into your hamstrings, sort of slightly sticking your bottom out. Heel to heel, knee to knee. If it's too much, you can do toe to heel. So probably heel to heel is a bit easier. So really connect your glute muscles, and also your hamstrings will connect as well. Lovely. Now you're going to bring the legs together, squeezing the inner border of the feet. If you've got bunions or anything, remember you can use your heels and open close. Okay, so sticking the bottom out again, really strong glutes. We're going to open and close the legs. Now think about squeezing the bottom, squeeze open, squeeze close, but think about a small tennis ball, even better, a golf ball, open close. Open close, good, really tight, so you really feel it. So the reason why it hurts, you tend to get really weak because we don't use our leg muscles enough. I know we walk, but on the conditioning side, unless you do other things that make you strong. Lovely. And then we can try and bring that knee down, and then the heel, and in and away. Good. In. Ooh, fantastic. Okay, what I'll do now, I'm going to straighten that underneath leg. I know we're doing half lever. I'm going to take over here. So lengthen. So try not to lift just the foot. It's the whole leg working. So even if it doesn't lift, that's absolutely fine. So you're lengthening. That's the main thing, not shortening. Lengthen, lower, making sure it's in line with the hip. And then circle. And then reverse. Good job. Excellent. And bend that knee in. And then the other series, we'll do the longer lever, the straight leg. So now, you'll feel quite stiff here. So if you have a cushion handy, it doesn't matter if you haven't, you may be able to reach. Lying onto your cushion. Okay, still connecting everything. Reaching those arms long. Now reaching that top arm, and you've got that arm back connection as you open. So do this a couple of times. Make sure you've got your standing arm now rather than your leg. Reach, arm back connection, open. Good. So two of these, and then make sure you haven't got anything in the way. So you're going to take it forward. Now you're going to circle. Now you're going to pause as you open out through the chest. Eyes to follow if you can, otherwise it looks so silly if you've got a stiff neck. Pause as you reach past the hips and circle all the way back. Okay, another one. That's our first one, isn't it? Try to lock the elbows. Pause, open. Otherwise, eyes to ceiling if it's hard to follow, and then you become back, gazing to the front. Excellent. Keep everything together. We're going to do the other side. Here we go. Keep cushions handy. So as before, remember the series. Remember, you can have your cushion in between your arms here, again, or you can, this is my favorite one, or the challenging version here. Okay, underside. So just make sure the underside waist is really connected. So try not to do this. So foot in line with the shin and the knee. and lifting low. So again, this is not like a golf ball, but we are lifting high, but we are connecting those hamstrings, outer hips hugging. It's like the outer hips are trying to really hug in. So your knees don't roll out, your feet don't roll out. Lovely. And we're standing out, and we're guilty of that, pressing that underneath leg really tight, and then bring it forward and back without moving the foot. Good job, keep it in line. Connect with glutes. So about, roughly about, I mean, I do probably not counting right, so about 4 to 6 of these, probably done more. Knee to knee, heel to heel, keep connecting. 4 to 6 of these, let's see how you feel with it. I'm just giving you the guidance. Good. And then on our live, we can really work it hard. Excellent. And then we're going to take it just slightly forward and back, and then just to ease it off. And then we're going to the oyster, called the oyster, and it's called the clams in some exercises. So connecting feet together, obviously by means you can use your heels, squeezing. You can lift or keep the leg low, sticking the bottom out, open, close. Think about tennis golf ball. So you really squeezing the bottom to open, squeezing it more to close, open, close. And this leg stays stable. Lovely. And just that extra one, knee to, if you need to do knee to knee, that's fine. Otherwise, knee to mat if you can, heel to heel. Knee to mat. I did it on the other side, but if you want to touch the floor, it's a bigger move. It's here. Okay, we'll compensate on the other side. And back, good job. And then pressing that leg down, knee to knee. And you can do toe to floor, or heel to floor is a bit harder. Lovely. About 4 to 6 of these as well. Lovely. And then coming back to the center and hold it here. Good job. So we're going to give that leg a break. Underneath leg is straight, lengthen. So remember, we're not just lifting the foot, so we don't really want to go into our knee. Make sure you're not lifting from the knee either. It's can be very painful. So lengthen is coming from the inner thighs, attach into your hip sockets and lengthen. I've had years of practice at this. I was terrible at it. And then into your circles. So about 4 lifts and to 2 to 3 circles each way. Lovely. And that's it for the leg series here. Won't go mad. And then bend the knees again. Grab your cushion. Oh, I've got 2 here because they're quite thin. Okay. Make sure your arms are in front of you. Reach. Arm back connection. Open. And close. Make sure you're not letting go of the arm. So you've got arm back connection. So it's not having the arm all the way here. You don't want to lose that back connection. So making sure you're controlled. So that's number 2, so 2 of those, and then 2 circles, circle round. Pause as you open out through the chest. You can have your eyes to follow, if not, look to the ceiling. Reach past the hips and circle round. And then just come on. Sorry, make sure I've got a wall. Should got enough space. I'll do this in a different room next time. But it's got nice lighting in this one, even it's sort of like 7 o'clock at night over here, so it's light at the moment. Great stuff. Okay, now as I mentioned in the